you're a Freeman guy. Like he's well liked in Notre Dame, right? Because like last year was his first year, and like I said, I think we were all like all the Buckeye people I know are like, yeah, we're rooting for him. But then I don't know. People are weird because he kind of took what was the quote he said, like at Notre Dame we have to go to class or something, and a lot
there was something that was like definitely probably he seemed to want back almost as soon as he said it there, because I think he's trying to, like, play for the home team. He's new around here and all that, but then certainly didn't go well on the home front. Like, I remember James Laurinaitis, who's back at Ohio State now, was here on the staff with Marcus last year, and I know was one of his close friends, was a teammate of his. Like, that had kind of a weird moment for both of them, where I'm sure they're getting calls and texts from their boys like, what the hell, man?
Well, to your point, Mike, if you were coaching at, I don't know, just pick a random school. You're the head coach at Iowa now, and someone asks in Iowa, you're about to play Notre Dame, or not even about to play, you're just like asked about it, and you're like, what are your thoughts on Notre Dame? I'm sure some part of you is going to be like, I have to, if I want to keep this job and, like, ingratiate myself into this new community that I'm in and everything, I can't let them think that I still have some sort of affection for the place I was at. Like, I'm all in on this program. I don't want that program to be any good. I want my program to be good. So I never really cared that much, but he is, despite, it wasn't a bad year last year, but I know you guys lost to Marshall and it was a little more up and down than we anticipated at the start of the year. He's still well liked in Notre Dame. Like, he's still the guy.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good.
I think around Notre Dame, yeah, especially, but to your point about what you said, it was amazing watching the different way people talked about Notre Dame nationally. Because I get it. Like, we've always known, like, we're not a well-liked, it's a polarizing program, right? You either super love Notre Dame, you grew up Irish Catholic. It was one of like the two shows your grandparents watched. So they grew up Notre Dame fans. Like, the origin story is very similar for most people of a certain age around the program. But for everyone else, we're the, one team that's not in the conference, who everyone feels like gets to play by their own set of rules and thinks they're better than everyone, or whatever the stereotypes are. I get that most people don't like it. So it was almost uncomfortable watching the way everybody talked about Notre Dame, because it felt like a trap. I'm like, I feel like we're being pranked right now because we've got a young coach that everyone seemed to look at and go, oh yeah, seems like a super genuine guy. Everyone kind of knew he was on the head coaching trajectory going back to when he was at Cincinnati. Like, I remember covering a game for them in like 2017, and everyone on our crew walked out after the meeting where you get to talk to all these coaches, and we're like, oh, that guy's going to be a head man sooner than later somewhere. Like, he's got that kind of aura about him. He's a super genuine guy. So that was weird watching the national tide turn on that, but he's also come in right away and really gone out of his way to be involved in the community around here. There's been stuff written about how he's at all the other sporting events. He really spends a lot of time with the other coaches on campus and has tried to learn a lot from the tenured coaches and other programs and stuff. He just really went out of his way, to your point, like trying to get to know a new place. He really went out of his way to try and reach across the aisle and say, I want to learn about what you guys have going on here and become a part of it myself.